I got I got a ubiquity access point under my bed. That help that help shoots the internet all over the crib. I don't even think you have to do all that. I think it was just the Madden servers that night. I haven't had one issue since then. Doom 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 doom. Let's get it started in here. Let's get it.
First opened in 2002, there's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. Nothing like
I know,
the
I've been waiting for my
fanfare
breakout
of
game. I haven't had a
introductions
breakout
to an
game
NFL
yet.
game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Los Angeles Rams and
I told
the
you I was
Detroit
getting
Lions.
Saquon before the draft
The
even
calendar
happened.
has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
Aggressive nigga. Oh, Miles Jack is hurt, bro. That's your advantage right now.
Now the first
What's
carry
that,
here
Taven?
for Todd
Taven
Gurley.
Bryan? Let's go, Belly.
And a short gain there as he'll get it up only
That's
to
why
about
he's finna
the
start in
24.
playmakers right there.
Obi Melifonwu with the tackle.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think
got
about big breakers.
Tyrod Taylor and
Sean
Sean Kaiser.
but it does
Tyrod
open
Taylor
up
just got back from
possibilities here
injury.
on second down.
Now they both got like 1,000 yards and shit. They stats not 1,000, but yeah, like 1,000.
The result, a first down, as a quick slant gets him 14.
Tyrod was out for like 6 games, 6 or 7 games.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On first down, it's Gurley. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Just drink some water.
And that was a good run. This was only one of 9 guys.
You gotta drink that and then just drink some water.
2017, and I think you can't let him run wild here.
What do you think, 100 yards, the measuring stick?
Always. That is the threshold. You want to keep him under that if you want to play good defense.
I hear no lies.
Now on second down, this is Gurley. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
You just gotta eat some mustard to stop that.
Carter.
All right, quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline as a play caller.
You gotta square up for that, bro.
Right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
Because, fool, like, nigga, that's really disrespectful.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory. Kenny Clark, the big D tackle there to make the stop.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Now it's Watson, a bootleg. Complete to the tight end, Jason Morrow. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Richmond.
And he's going to get this one down inside the 15.
I think the highest pick I have is 15. And the others are in the 20s.
The impressive opening drive continues, and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line as this game gets started.
Looking for Cooks, and it's intercepted. Vernon Hargraves with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
After the interception, here's Taylor. And incomplete to open things up. Devontae Parker was the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down.
When I run shit like that, my receivers don't get separation.
The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands.
A lot of times they don't.
Unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly.
Yeah, when I'm running like an out or a comeback, a lot of times.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Like I have a clear advantage on the corner, and I don't get any separation.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he finds enough of an opening to get this one back.
This is my
up to
number one
his
receiver,
20.
bro. Devontae
9
Parker.
yards on the pickup there as they'll be left with 3rd and 1.
And after that type of a run,
I want to say it's like 82 or
something on the
something.
field, but it's not trash talking. The guy who just carried the ball, he's going back and telling his offensive line, great job, keep it up, and we'll break that one soon.
Good play.
Be incomplete.
And 3rd down is a key down in any game you play, and 3rd down defense.
Yeah, I had him in the league.
Watching this one.
He was going for
Gotta be
200 a
effective
game.
on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Here's Jones. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the Rams will go on offense
Like a
here
fool. And I
with
told
a
you he was
first
a
and
fool
10.
the whole
And
season.
now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. That opening drive ended with the INT.
Yeah,
It did
and you're
lead
still
to
a fool
points,
for
but
that.
Still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
But how about going and telling your defense, thank you.
He's my number one
A
receiver
huge
now.
Thank you. You said didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves and maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one.
Wow.
They'll try and start the drive with Gurley. And that
Okay.
play going absolutely
Sneaky,
nowhere as
sneaky.
he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
Khalil Mack's starting to get a really big-time reputation as a pass rusher, and rightly so. So explosive off the edge, getting to the quarterback. But he doesn't neglect his run duties as well. How about that tackle right there? Such a package he has. Able to
Batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked up by Clyde Alexander, and they will take over at the 29-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
They go play action here on first down.
Oh, shit.
Buying time to us. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Samson Abukum.
Come on, Tyrod, bro.
Finally runs him down.
You forget to play
That is
football.
a big, big loss. 18 yards. After the sack,
So did you listen to
they're
that, Meek?
staring at a challenge
G-Gus?
basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Now the first running back drafted this year at Saquon.
Oh, my
gosh.
gosh.
Pretty big hole as he's down to about the 40. That'll net 7 yards on the ground, but it'll leave him with a healthy distance still to go on 3rd down.
Not usually.
From the gun, it's Taylor.
Oh, my God, bro.
Incomplete.
What's up
All right,
with
that
that?
one fell incomplete there, but the best quarterbacks, they'll miss on 40% of their throws, somewhere in that neighborhood, similar to a great hitter in baseball who's going to fail 7 out of 10 times and still have a great year. In this case, you want perfection, but way better that it hits the ground instead of going to an opposite color jersey.
They got the interception.
This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
Now after the main
that's
field goal,
Janikowski.
here's
I didn't
Sebastian
realize that.
Janikowski to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
I got a complete team.
And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the
Janikowski.
23-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
They'll start out
Oh, my
on the
God.
ground with Gurley. And he'll get this this up to the 34-yard line. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Gurley again here on first down. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Getting the sense, Charles, they're going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far is working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
Watson off play action. And that's incomplete. He was in search of his tight end, Tyler Higbee. And it's 3rd and short.
My man's getting a little loose with the football there, right? Interception before, almost had one here. He's got to start taking better care of it.
Yeah, really should have been back-to-back drives with interceptions. He's lucky there. Watson on 3rd down.
Let's go.
And that is incomplete.
Josh.
You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. This is fielded at the 7. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Lions will take over. And Detroit getting set to go now. It's been an awfully slow start for them. This is their 3rd possession. They don't have a first down yet.
So that means they have to change up what they're doing. And for some teams, it's a change in tempo. Usually moving it to more up-tempo type of an offense just to try and change their fortunes right now.
In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Ray Maualuga. Not dropping into coverage. He comes on the blitz and takes him down for a loss of 9. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they're able to bring him down at the 20. 11 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a 3rd down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid game. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
On 3rd down, Taylor. And he's going to be wrapped up and driven down. Lawrence Guy in there to get him for a loss of 9, and that'll lead to 4th down. Here's J.K. Scott now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time.
I'm a second-half player.
Jones on the return. So a change of possession here on the punt. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. And the Rams getting set to go now. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. On the handoff, it's Gurley. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
back-to-back 4-yard runs. Now, look, if they just do that all the way downfield, ball ends up in the end zone, but that's a little difficult to do.
Yeah, I think now 3rd and 2, that defense ready to stiffen up and stop that run. Trying a little razzle-dazzle on 3rd and short. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. On 1st and goal, Gurley. Yeah, this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. They get it to him running left. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Todd Gurley with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Rams are in for 6.
I blocked field goals, but
this is blocked. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. And Detroit getting set to go now. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked so well, and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. On 2nd down, Taylor. Open receiver, that's David Njoku. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. A nice pickup there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Right, it appeared to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw
what you
the run
smoking,
develop.
Reginald?
That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Off the play fake, here's Taylor.
Oh, my God.
He's got him. They bring him down. Noah Spence in there to get him, and that's sack number 6 for him on the year. Third and long. Taylor and company hoping to regroup after the sack. From the shotgun, it's Taylor. And he'll get that to the rookie, Saquon Barkley. And this across midfield and inside the 45. A big 30-yard play on third.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So the big play gets them across midfield now for 1st and 10. They'll throw on 1st down with Taylor. Over the middle, that's caught by Taylor. Touchdown, Detroit. A big play there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Lions are in for 6. And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and a completion of a play? Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
This is taken about 7 yards deep.
Never again.
And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. The Rams offense now, they get set and head back onto the field.
This is really going to do.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's able to get up here to the 26. A gain of 6 there on 1st. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Here's Watson now on 2nd down. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars
I feel like
the
he made a
ball
football
free
move, right?
and brings up 3rd down.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. On 3rd down, they'll run it
Still kind of rush.
And he'll be well short of a 1st down as he's stopped again right at the line of scrimmage. Here's Brad Nortman now as he's on to punt for L.A. Fielded just inside the 20.
No doubt.
A good move.
Uh-oh.
He needed just one more block as it stands. 37-yard return. And the Lions will have excellent field position here as they take over 1st and 10.
Hey, cool. I
So
say
out
cool,
now
bro.
come the Lions. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This
What
time
do
they
you
get
mean?
at least a little bit more of a cushion
Hell
in the
yeah.
field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
Here's Taylor to throw.
Oh!
Complete to Taylor.
Hold on, I gotta
He's
make a
just
play real
few
quick. I might
yards
press
shy
pause
of
in a
the red
second.
zone before going out. They call it a gain of 19,
Yeah, no, it's
and it
not
moves the chains. Here's a give to Barkley, and he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, he was looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
On 2nd down, here's Taylor. Nowhere to get away, and down he goes. Taylor is sacked. And now the Rams are going to halt things as they want a timeout. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
Let me finish this drive.
Third and long. Taylor and company hoping to regroup after the sack.
ZZ. It's that Z shit.
Out of the gun, it's Taylor. And it's caught by Parker. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. The Lions into the red zone for the first time. They've got a 1st and goal just inside the 5. To throw is Taylor.
Man, that was the poorest throw.
Dante Jackson picks it.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count.
Run downstairs real quick, bro. Okay, bro. It's $300, man. $300.
In their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Watson. Throw complete right side to Cooks. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Watson now 4 out of 10 throwing the ball in this first half, but he's got a first down here. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. Flushed out right. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And an alley to run. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
Come back, come back.
The final shot before the break, Watson. Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side of the field. And incomplete on the deep ball. So we've reached halftime here in Detroit with the Lions out on top. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Lions offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
See if they do just that. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Taylor. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Play action, now Taylor. Going deep here for Parker. That's caught inside the 20. A big play there for Detroit. And even 50 yards. The last drive he threw the pick, but he's not shy. He's going downfield again there.
And you can't be, because if you back off after throwing an interception, your whole game plan just goes right out the window, and it makes things easier for a defense. And you and I both know there's a quarterback in this league that's any good that doesn't throw an interception occasionally, and they usually bounce back in a big way. I've seen guys throw 5 and still find a way to win the game in the end.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. A handoff to Barkley. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. The Lions on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Here's Taylor. And this is going to be incomplete.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And Janikowski bangs it through. And that'll open the lead up to a touchdown now at 13-6. So put 3 on the board, but from that far into enemy territory, probably hoping for more.
Yeah, I think they're going to get together on the sideline, talk about it, right? Because you get that far, that deep, you want to come away with a touchdown. They'll take the 3, they're going to file it away for the future.
Out come the Rams. They'll have it first here to begin the 3rd quarter. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here at half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that
Big Nick,
done.
74.
This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. Finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards.
Reset. Come back. Tiger.
Watson on 1st down. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Quan Alexander. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December.
Season of giving.
Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake, after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he throws.
And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the 1st down run goes backwards. They go play action with Taylor. That's caught inside the 20. That goes for a gain of 31.
I know you don't get anything extra for degree of difficulty, but maybe you should. He's done absolutely everything in this game today, including laying out for that one.
On 1st and 10, it's Taylor. And his throw here's incomplete.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. Taylor incomplete on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Now Saquon Barkley. And he's going to get it inside the 10
My
to
dude
the
looks to his
7-yard
left.
line.
He got an easy block
Pretty
right
good
there.
running there, 9 yards. Sets up a 3rd and 1.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. The Lions on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Oh, design run for their wideout. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. They only got 2, but that was enough as they'll convert to make it 1st and goal. So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal? They'll try and run forward Barkley. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. Now they'll throw with Taylor. This will be caught at about the 5. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A touchdown saving tackle there. Now it's 3rd and goal. The Lions on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here. Now it's Taylor.
Oh,
it's a
God,
touchdown if he
stop.
holds on. Instead, it's 4th down.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
So that one is his 3rd of the game. Now, if you're wondering, that's only halfway to his career high, as he once had 6 field goals.
Brandon, but 6? Let's hope we don't get that again, please. Can we see a few touchdowns here and there?
That'd be nice. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And a short pickup there as he'll take this up to right around the 20. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
I think they want to start getting back into this game. It behooves them to get better on first down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. Off of play action, it's Watson. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Josh Jackson. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. So their woes on offense continue. That's the 2nd pick from him in the 3rd quarter.
And we know it was ill-advised, but that was an opportunity to help them get back into the game. Instead, he throws another interception, and now their task is even tougher.
You need to be worried about whoever it is on Devontae Parker.
They'll try and get this run game going. This is Barkley. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
Slow.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
I think Cameron Hayward's ability to take on blocks, hold the point of attack, and get upfield serves him very, very well. What a nice play there.
Yeah, he can take on blocks because he's built like a block. 3rd and long, it's Taylor. He dumps it off to Barkley. Still going. A second fake.
This nigga's a fucking monster! This nigga cold, bro. This nigga is fucking cold, bro.
Used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it too before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who's a complete guy who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
Janikowski adds the extra point, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Back now at Ford Field. It's the Rams trailing, but they do have the football as we start the 4th and final quarter. Back to the workhorse today. It's Gurley. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2. We talked early on about this defense needing to hold him under 100 yards. He's had a few good runs, but he is under 100, and maybe not coincidentally, they're trailing here in the 4th.
But sometimes the best plans actually do get executed, and so far they're on their game.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. The Rams on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2.
Reset, reset, reset.
They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. He's going to go. And it's caught inside the 10. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. That one goes for 36 yards.
Reset, reset, reset.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's 2nd and goal.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown,
you want 2.
You're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the 2nd one.
A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
The ball down at the 1 as they come up after the penalty on another 2nd and goal. Oh, how about this call down near the goal line? And he takes it across for a Rams
Trying to figure out how to do all these
touchdown.
updates and don't fix that.
Brandon Cooks hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Rams are able to cut into this lead.
You can't
Now
audible
the
when
extra
you're doing
point.
that.
This time, the extra point up and good. And that will get them one closer. So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away. Short boot, taken at the 21. And terrific field position here as they finally get him just shy of the midfield stripe.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. This is Barkley. Finds a seam inside the 40. And finally brought down at the 38. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. I guess he was saving his best for last, so to speak. Longest run of the day coming here in the 4th quarter right there.
And that type of run makes for a better night for him and his teammates, doesn't it? To be able to produce this late in the game can lead to some big smiles and satisfaction in the locker room after this one's over.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Oh, my God. Get off the block.
And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Brandon, it's clearly a
Not
running
epic,
situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
They go play action now. Taylor. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need.
I knew Tyrod wasn't going to make that throw.
He was looking for Parker that time. 2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
Back 22! Back 22!
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Really?
And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on.
And now here is another interception. Vernon Hargraves with a pick. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his 2nd interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The former Buckeye, Cameron Hayward. And it'll make this a 2nd and long.
I know there'll be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and end up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. Now Taylor. To Barkley on the check down. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 6 yards on the pickup, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Slow.
On 3rd down, Barkley. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
That's tough.
One of the things I love about this game is there's a match of wits throughout the game. Who's going to get the advantage? Who's going to catch someone off guard? I feel like the offense thought they might catch the defense off balance with that play call, but unfortunately, that didn't work for him.
And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still ate up time. They got points, so while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll lift to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or bust because you need 2 of them.
And if I'm the offensive play caller, I'm not just looking at my dagger plays downfield. I'm looking at some of my specials, something that can fool them and give you a big
Oh,
play.
man.
With a
Oh,
sense of
man.
urgency.
No doubt.
And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Come back, come back. Tiger, tiger, tiger.
On second down, here's Watson. And Cooks has it over the middle.
It's in the water.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. Time for a break. We'll come back and see this one out after this.
All games sponsored by Flint Water Company.
Richmond.
On 1st and 10, Watson. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Obi Melifonwu, and he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. Agreed, that's twice now in this 4th quarter.
As a quarterback, a lot of times you think it's all on you to make plays when you're losing. And here, the play's not there, but he throws it anyway.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. On the run, it's Barkley.
What? What?
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball. But when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them.
This thing is
and
a
they really
goddamn
embrace
android.
him.
So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. Again, it's Barkley. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to
You
look
on the
up
schedule
before
too?
He was planted in the backfield. And now the Rams are going to halt things as they want a timeout. As they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Slow.
From the gun, it's Taylor.
Man,
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Reggie
I think I'm gonna
Ragland.
start Kaiser
And his
next game.
guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. Well, they're not making it easy on
Straight
themselves
to
here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the 4th quarter, trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. The only people who are really happy about those picks, any fantasy team that has this defense.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll make this a 2nd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the
whatever do you
spot.
mean?
That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Good throw.
And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A really good pickup of 28 yards. Maybe a free play for Watson. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
And now it's blocked. On the NFL scoreboard, they've gone to the 4th in Cincinnati. And the Bengals have extended their lead. And if they could hold on to that lead, it would be win number 4.
Mad moderator's watching. We're just going to make sure he's down 7.
A little over 50 seconds to go, but this becomes a critical onside kick.
And that drives coaches insane.
You got to put your body on the line for that.
Happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
They'll run with Barkley, and he's going to be met at about the 43.
Can't fuck with them niggas.
And the Rams are going to go ahead and take another timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. They'll run it again with Barkley. And he's going to take it down to about the 35 here. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And it'll be 4th down. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. So yet another field goal to end a drive. That has been a very common theme. He's now hit 5 of them in this game.
Yeah, Brandon, as an offense, you hate that you've had to call on your kicker so often, but you have to love the fact that time and time again, he's come through.
And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up
I'm not asking
to about
no
the
questions.
35-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly, then they'll take it from there.
Watson now to throw. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Obi Melifonwu. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. The number 7 usually lucky here, not for him. 7 picks he's thrown in this game. That's only happened 6 times since 1960.
And I know that the most recent time it happened, the guy who threw him, he had won a Heisman Trophy in college, so sometimes you just have a lousy game. Doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad career, but when you're talking about 1 game, 7, you're right, not lucky at all.
Yeah, Ty Detmer, the last to do it in 2001 to throw 7 picks. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and 12. And, Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on to it. They got it done, and they feel very good about that victory.
So for Detroit, they continue to make their case for the playoffs as they move to 9-3. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Arizona Cardinals. Meanwhile, for L.A., this loss cost them in the playoff chase as they fall back to 7-5 on the year. And they'll try and turn things around next week as they have a date at Soldier Field with the Chicago Bears.
Mm.
Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Saquon had 100 yards receiving on the dot. Oh yeah, I'm finna do my player edits and playmakers. Sheesh. Oh, that's me. Is that me? Yeah, I'll be there. I have 15. 22, I think. Finish 20. Let me check right now. 15th, 28th, 29th, and 24th. What pick numbers of the second rounds? For the 28th pick. Yeah, we can do that. No, I was checking my this. How old is Marcus Peters? What was I doing? Oh. This man said, you said a second and 2/4? I don't think this class all that deep. Look, Ravens nigga, what you want for Baron Jones? He already gone, bro. Hmm. Shit. Go ahead, send it through, bro. Hell yeah. I just got a multiple first round picks. Yeah. I mean, I still have my 2 through 7. That was crazy. Yeah, it's a bust. Yes, actually. Best believe if he's sitting there when I'm picking, I'm taking him. Mhm. Mhm. So what y'all saying is I'm picking him. My top three, my first three receivers all was over 1,000 yards. Yeah, they did. Not the Ravens. Niggas still asking about Byron Jones. Tripping. Niggas still asking about Byron Jones. No. No, I haven't looked. I haven't looked since the Saints did that bullshit in X Factor. This thing real. If you are caught changing positions, Trade accepted from Los Diablos. Ravens. It don't matter, baby. You want your third round pick back? Is that what you say? I'm gonna be out, man. I'll catch y'all in the morning.